Welcome to the Lazaro Lab. After dark.
That sounds so wrong. We have a special guest.
The nightcap.
Ron Jeremy.
Oh, man. Okay, so today we have a guest with us, Mr. Dr. Shapiro, in the house. See? Right there. Dr. Shapiro is joining us with some interpreting some videos because we need to really break these things down. Anyway, so I'm Matt Lazaro, and here's my brother,
Ryan Lazaro.
Do you remember? Yeah. Okay, so we're going to get this started. I had another silly video sent to me. Fortunately, it's not that long. It's 15 ways to lose more weight while sleeping. So today we're going to figure out how to lose more weight while we're sleeping.
Yeah.
Or see how much BS it is. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe they're right. I don't know. I don't know everything, guys. So you guys ready?
Yeah.
All right. Sorry, I'm like, my mic's all screwed up. Here we go, guys. Mm-hmm.
Hey, what's one thing we all want but don't want to work for it?
Money.
$1 billion.
Yeah.
Nope. Weight loss? Bingo. And something we all love that doesn't exactly help that goal? Sleep. 2 for 2, you're on a roll. So let's do the impossible and combine them.
I can't sleep
Lose
like that.
weight while you sleep. First thing you'll
You need a
to
massage.
do,
Yeah.
boost your metabolism.
Oh, red flag. Hold on. We're stopping already. We just got started. We're not even 30 seconds in. They already said the trigger word. Boost your metabolism. If you watch any of the videos before, you know that there's no such thing as that. But I digress. I will let them continue. What do you think, Ryan? What's your prediction?
We'll find out. I don't know.
Find out. Okay. Let's go.
Some people can eat whatever they want, skip the gym, and still not gain a pound. Their enviable magic likely comes down to this butterfly-shaped gland in
interesting.
the
I
neck
should buy one
called
of
the
those.
thyroid. It's basically the powerhouse of your metabolism.
Oh,
It sends
God.
out
Okay,
hormones
okay.
That control
Sexy
how well
skeleton.
your body burns
So-
the calories you take in. Fuel your body's natural fat-burning machine by giving it what it wants.
Hot dog. What is that?
Foods
Like
rich in
steak?
like hot
iodine,
link.
steak,
Hot link.
Some shrimp.
Okay, so what they're already implying is something that's pretty false overall. They're implying that you're going to boost your metabolism by targeting very specific foods. And, you know, the funny thing is every time they talk about things referencing hormones, specifically thyroid, they're not even talking about going and getting it tested. So they're assuming that your thyroid doesn't work.
Yep.
Maybe they have had radiation treatment to their thyroid.
Yeah.
No, that's
Maybe
not.
surgical ablation. Right?
It's very unlikely, right?
Exposure to nuclear power plants.
Fukushima, remember when everyone started taking? Well, they were right. Wouldn't that
They're taking
happen?
iodine. And
Yeah.
assuming that their metabolism was going to increase.
Well, no, yeah. Well, actually, I guarantee you that's probably what they're going to talk about.
Okay.
Let's see. So, real quick recap, guys. The likelihood that you can actually improve how many calories you're actually burning simply by changing certain foods to alter your thyroid, specifically alter your thyroid. That just seems like an absurd thing so far, but let's keep going.
Yeah. Those include iodized salt,
Oh,
seaweed,
you're right.
meat, shellfish, and Brazil nuts. Chug
Selenium.
that water.
Oh my God.
Good old H2O gives you
So-
a 10 to 30.
Oh God. They're presuming a lot of things, right? Like it does make sense to say that if you're deficient in these certain minerals, is particularly what they're referring to.
Yeah.
Is it really going to help that much though? Like if you're still eating an absurd amount of food,
You're not going to lose weight regardless.
like you can eat all the Brazil nuts. The Brazil nuts are super high in calories.
Yeah.
I mean,
They're the big ones, right?
Yeah. Yeah, you know about those. Sorry, guys. This is
What I'm packing.
it's okay. We're brothers. I know. But you're assuming that there's an actual potential deficiency, and that fixing that deficiency is going to miraculously make you burn more calories. So there's not even a talk in calorie regulation right now. So that's a pretty severe red flag. Mind you, this video, I think I saw it had over 6 million views.
Wow.
That's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
I'm getting ready to start letting loose of my morals and ethics right now. So just for the views, right?
Yeah.
Metabolic boost, especially cold
Whoa,
water.
10 to 30%.
Gives you a 10 to 30% metabolic boost.
Hold
That
on.
water.
Chug that
Good
water.
old H2O gives you a 10 to 30% metabolic
Where the hell they
boost.
getting that
That's
number?
like 60% already.
Scientific studies show cold water
What study
forces your
shows
body
that?
to burn more calories since it has to heat up to get that water in your belly warmer.
There you
6 to
go.
8
Okay, so
Hey,
Nah,
that's
stop. It makes sense.
it's almost 60%. You go on the
my
high bar.
metabolism's at 130% now.
I guess I see the problem though. Like what? Where
Like
was the
what?
gauge of where
Where's-
you are at?
Where's the study number one? And 10 to 30%. So if your basal metabolic rate, let's just say it's at like 1,500 calories. You're saying that you can increase that 1,500 calorie basal metabolic rate by 30%? That's insane. I can't do quick math.
We have to. We can't dispute it until we try it.
I drink a lot of water, and it doesn't contribute to me being lean. Okay, I'm just saying, 10 to 30%. Where the hell did they get that number?
So that would imply 150 kilocalorie to 300 kilocalorie
Yeah.
increase? Okay.
That's insane. Literally, a 300 calorie increase in total energy expenditure is like a hard workout.
Well, I mean,
It's like walking for 30 minutes,
there's all these
Or an
people
hour.
who are X-Men out there. They're mutants.
or all these people defy the laws of physics.
Yes. Yes. Happens
The
all-
laws of thermodynamics don't apply to them.
No. No, because they don't understand them, so they don't apply.
Anything is possible.
Oh man, there's a couple things I could say. we're
Water a day
gonna
will
keep
be
it.
enough to increase your resting metabolism to
Oh.
50 calories a day. In other words, you'll be burning fat while resting. Take cold showers.
Okay, 50 calories. I mean, you could just walk a little bit more.
So far I could eat nuts, drink cold water, and have a cold shower.
Yeah.
And be like, I'm burning fat.
Take cold showers. Okay, so I'm assuming they're implying because it gets your
Right,
body
'cause you're
cold,
friggin'
and now you
shivering.
have to shiver to warm up. But come on,
Should I do it
it's
for
not
like an hour?
Yeah, I think that's what I was going to say. Like, how long are you shivering for? Goodness gracious!
Right? Has anybody ever jumped on a treadmill and watched like how slow the calorie
like-
burn is? Right? 30 minutes on the treadmill, and it's like maybe
150
200
calories,
Yeah, right?
at best.
Yeah, at best.
All right, let's see.
The same concept works with the water you're bathing in. If it's lower than 70 degrees Fahrenheit, your body tries to stay warm by producing more heat. This speeds up your
Sounds
metabolism,
scientific.
I mean,
and you burn more
This-
calories.
In theory,
But
it's
don't
true.
take my
Look
word
at the
for
guy.
it.
He's like,
That's why we need to screen his back.
this guy is suffering. Oh, this guy is like, it's so
I think
cold.
it's hot. But he got sunglasses on.
He has glasses on and he has a t-shirt on.
In the shower.
How many people think it's either really cold or really hot? It has to be hot. Whoever put this together was just like on image stocks. Just like, oh, that looks good.
Grab it.
What do you search? Wet guys. Like, oh goodness.
But don't take my word for it.
Well, we're not
You've
going to.
learned that by now. A study from the National Institute of
Here we
Health
go.
found that showers
Okay.
below 70 degrees
Let's do a quick Google search. How about that?
Nice.
Let's all look.
Yeah, I'm gonna look.
Yeah, producer, pull that up.
Let's see.
Who wrote that study? What did he say again?
National Institute
A
of
study
Health.
from the National Institute of Health
Yeah.
National. So
NIOH.
Institute of Health, and then
NIH.
say cold water.
Study.
Yes.
Cold water shower
And then
study.
put scholar. If you put scholar at the end of anything that you search, it'll actually put the like the NIH stuff first.
Mm-hmm.
So what I have here is one of them: scientific evidence-based effects on hydrotherapy. That's the first one that came up, but I don't know if that's the one that they're referencing because there's not actually any references here. Let me
Found
me
that
keep this
showers
playing.
below 70 degrees increase metabolism by 93%. That number.
Wait. Did he say increase by 93%?
Increased metabolism by 93%.
Okay, so yeah, what do you got there?
The effect of cold showering on health and work, a randomized controlled trial.
Yeah, we got to look up the ones that say something about metabolism. So it says this said 93%. So if we type in 70 degrees, or I'll just type 93%
Why don't you type amrive.com?
metabolism. Metabolism. Sorry, guys. Trust me, this is how easy you can search these things. Water intake balance and elusive daily water, far infrared radiation, fundamentals of glycogen metabolism. This is one of the problems with making these claims. Unless you actually have the proper citing, there's really no context in there. But okay, 93%. So here's my question, right? If there's a 93% increase, number one, okay, what if that happened, right? But what if it only happened for how long? What is it? What does it
Here
say?
we assess the effects of intermittent cold exposure, 4 degrees Celsius for 1 to 8 hours, 3 times a week.
1 to 8 hours?
Yeah,
That's a very long time to be in the water.
yeah,
What?
yeah. That's what this says.
I mean, that would make sense. Okay, if you're stuck in the water, that's a little different.
Yeah,
Who the hell is going to spend that much time in the water?
nobody.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
But see,
dolphins and porpoises.
so here's the thing. There's no context, right? 93% increase based off what baseline, and then 93% increase for how long?
Yeah.
Was it like for 2 seconds? Like I could believe that
Right.
temporarily, because if your freaking heart rate's spiking, you're burning more calories.
Yeah.
Right? It's simple. I don't know. It's
Let the man speak.
Jumps up to 350% when the water is at 57 degrees. Start with a 5-minute cold shower and increase your
I was
exposure
like
to
350% based off of what? Like off of 5 calories? Like now you burn 15 calories? Like it's
by a
That's
minute
crazy
every week,
numbers.
if you can handle
I can
it.
assure you guys
Snooze.
there's
Now,
there's
all
nothing.
these tips will help
There-
you
this
burn
doesn't make any
calories
sense.
as you sleep.
Oh, sleep
all
with
that
the
jazz
teddy bear.
about higher
There we
resting
go.
metabolism. But just sleeping for 8 hours gets rid of 300 calories on its own. Plus, when you don't get enough
What? Okay, what part of the sleeping is it? Sleeping an extra hour or the entirety of your 3?
I think it's the entirety of the full 8 hours of sleep.
Okay, but look at this. So they're I bet you they're basing this statistical number off of
BMR.
yeah.
Yeah.
So if I subtract 300 calories over an 8-hour span that someone was awake, that's barely anything.
Yeah.
Well, but that's typical.
Yeah, that's just typical at
Metabolic,
resting
yeah.
resting
Burn rate,
metabolism.
right? Yeah.
That doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
You should sleep
Yeah, you should.
you need sleep. You need proper sleep, and it does help weight loss.
Regardless if you're sleeping or you're awake, you're still burning calories.
Yes, because if you're not, you're dead.
Yeah.
We've discussed this before.
sleep, your body needs more energy. Since it can't get it from snoozing, it'll look for it from food.
This
Your
is true.
hormonal levels get
You're
all
correct.
messed up.
That's
and your body
true.
starts producing more
He needs to
hunger
wipe his
hormone
chin.
and less fullness
Can you guys
hormone.
see it?
A study took a handful of healthy adults and asked them to sleep for just 6 hours a day for 5 weeks. The result? Their resting metabolism slowed down by 8%. Lower the
The word slow down is actually not factual also, especially in reference to metabolism.
Should you decrease?
Because it's not freaking speed. Like it's a total. Like we should, if their total amount of energy being used, it's an incorrect term because
Yeah.
it just means that you're spending less, you're burning less calories possibly, right? Because you're moving less more than likely. That's what's going on. I hate that term.
Oh, because they're implying that you can accelerate or decelerate your
Yeah. What do you have a
versus
down?
just-
Yeah. You don't have a gas pedal for your metabolism.
Sure
And
you
if you
do.
take cocaine,
There you go.
yeah,
Methamphetamine.
yeah. I don't know. That's really weird.
room temperature for 5 weeks. The result? their resting metabolism slowed down by 8%.
So just like what we were talking about, right? Like
Or from 60 miles an hour to 30.
yeah. 60 to, let me think, 8% of 60 would be like 4.54. So 50 something miles an hour instead. But
You didn't need to correct me.
the biggest issue the biggest issue, oh my god, this is very true. The biggest issue is the implication that, so it is possible to decrease the total amount of energy being burned or used, because you're altering, you're altering the optimization of energy being used. But the funny thing is like, in terms of energy being used, we still need to think of it in terms of a budget in total, because regardless of where your basal metabolic rate is, it's more important to regulate how much you can eat, because you can eat a hell of a lot more than you can actually do exercise wise for most people. And most people that struggle with weight are 100% not going to spend 4 to 6 hours a day training. That's just not going to happen.
Yeah, it's hard to out-train a bad diet.
It's like trying to outrun Michael Myers or Jason. Like,
and the
it still
movies,
catches
it never
up.
happens.
It just keeps coming, man. Like
They can run. They can run like the speed of lightning. And,
How'd you get
He's
around
right
the
behind
corner
him.
before me already?
well, it reminds me of actually like what they talk about persistence hunting. How they described how early humans used to hunt. They would literally just fatigue out the animal over the span of a day, and then the animal would sprint, like an antelope would just sprint away, and the humans just jogging, just waiting, and he takes a nap. He's like, fuck, I'm tired. And the next thing you know, he's like exhausted, and you just freaking come up and
Kill
get
the
him.
animal.
Yeah. You think about it, like they were the Michael Myers and Jason of the primal world,
Yeah.
Terrifying.
or Elmer Fudd.
Yeah.
Kill the wabbit.
Kill the wabbit. Okay, guys. So, what else is next?
Lower
There
the
we go.
room temperature. When you're cold, your body will need to burn fuel to stay warm.
Basically,
And that fuel
what I'm
is
getting out
calories.
of all this so far
the
is
colder
just
it is, the
move
more
to
calories it'll get
Antarctica.
rid of. Water thing earlier. The best way to do it is to turn the thermostat down to 65 degrees while you sleep. Your body will be doing all
The funny thing is there is research that I came across that says having the temperature around 65 degrees does help, but not from a calorie expenditure standpoint. It's from actually staying asleep and then quality of sleep. Yeah. So quality of sleep will improve weight loss, assuming you're not eating like an asshole.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean that. So yes, I tell my clients all the time, like you should sleep in a cooler room, a dark room. You should limit yourself to light and things like that. But to say that it's going to boost your metabolism is just an incorrect statement, I'd say.
I'm going to do all these things tonight.
And he's going to have a 3,000% increase in metabolism tonight.
I lost 10 pounds overnight.
He comes back, he looks like a concentration camp.
Lost all your muscle.
while you're
Human
off in
skeleton.
dreamland. Just be sure you don't put on too many clothes to stay warm.
So
Otherwise,
stay naked.
the only benefit you'll see is in
Naked
your
and cold.
electric bill. Get yourself that morning pick-me-up. I'm not talking about a full-fat latte with whipped cream. Hey, sounds good. But instead, just have a cup of plain black coffee. It can increase your metabolism and help you burn fat
By how much
while
percent?
lying around.
Yeah, what's the percentage,
The
guy?
National Institute of Health looked at the effects of caffeine and found that it increased 29% of fat burn in slimmer
is.
people and 10% in those who had.
So
So this is implying that skinny people are better than
yeah, that sounds pretty fat phobic. No, once again,
These are
these
pretty high numbers.
These percentage increases, we got to see the actual study and how they're basing this off of it, right? So what happens more than likely is that what I would say, and I really wish I had the study in front of me because we could actually skim through it fast enough to figure out where they get the numbers. And that's the bad part about statistics.
but they're not referencing this.
No.
Do they?
Maybe at the end.
Yeah, right.
I mean, between this And the 2 previous things, that's 90%.
Yeah, Ryan's keeping track.
I'm almost at 100.
You're almost at 100%. Yeah, I didn't know your metabolism started at 0. You know, like.
Oh shit!
But the funny thing is so like coffee has caffeine. Aside from that, there's a number of other chemicals in there. That's like 2,000 chemicals technically in coffee, right? It may be. It enhances the amount of cortisol you do produce, though, right? Like that's part of what wakes you up in the morning is your cortisol. But the likely that you're gonna, maybe for some people it just gives you energy, right? So giving you more energy, more norepinephrine and stuff like
More
that.
active.
More active in heart rate,
Moving around more.
Yeah, because you simply. There's simply just burning more calories in general doesn't guarantee
Fat
more
burn.
Yeah. And I really wonder what study this is because it's implying that. Here, let's watch this.
29% of fat burn in slimmer people, and 10%
Like,
in
what's
those
slim
who
mean?
had some extra weight.
Yeah, well, like
Caffeine goes
what
straight
does
to
that
your
mean?
nervous system and orders the fat cells to break down.
Oh my God,
Change
that's
the oil,
I can
not the
assure you that's
recipe.
not true.
No need to give up fried food. It's free.
Nope. Sorry, guys. I don't. It seems creepy.
Yeah.
Get away.
Cooking oil to something healthier, like coconut or palm kernel oil. Research shows that people who add 2 tablespoons of coconut oil in their breakfast aren't as hungry during lunch.
Okay,
and
so-
they have less of an appetite later in the afternoon.
Which means what?
These 2
You
oils
consume
are also
less
broken
food.
down and absorbed quicker into the body, and they help your metabolism
Oh
get
my
the
God.
job done faster.
That's not how that
Spice
works.
things up with your meals.
There you go. Heat.
Add chilies, jalapenos, and pepperonis to your diet.
Pepperonis? Did he say
pepper?
Yeah.
Called capsaicin.
Oh my
That's
God.
what has you reaching for the milk when you eat super.
People are gonna go
spicy
eat
stuff.
freaking pizza after
Anyway,
watching this.
it can
Right?
help your
Spicy
Oh
pizza.
wow! Look at that!
There you go.
Look at that picture.
Ooh, it's melted.
Damn,
Drool.
just melting away and he's drooling. He looks like he's crying too at the same time.
It's probably the candle wax that's coming up. Through.
Is that drool? I hope it's drool.
10 extra calories with every meal. Spicy foods. Also
10 extra
decrease your
calories?
appetite. That slice of spicy pizza for dinner
see,
will make you
spicy
feel
pizza.
fuller for longer, and you won't get hungry again.
Oh my
before
God.
bed.
You won't get hungry.
Hey, I guarantee you, if you eat enough pizza, you're not going to be hungry, guys. Like, oh my God, more apple cider vinegar. I'm
Secure for everything. Right? It does.
Yeah.
Cures everything. Cures like herpes, genital warts.
pour this on your genital warts, people. And you deserve everything you get if you listen to that.
Digestion.
Yeah, oh God.
Everything.
It's been proven that people who added apple cider vinegar in their diet ate 200 fewer calories every day.
Probably because it tastes like crap. You know, like they're like, shit, I messed up my food.
I can't eat the whole thing.
I can't eat this. I hate this. Okay, look, like 200 fewer calories a day probably is the average amount of deficit most people need to lose weight.
They told you to eat spicy pizza the night before.
Yeah.
So
But as long as you put pepperoni and pour apple cider vinegar in a
Yes.
cold room
You
while
will-
you're naked,
you will eat
you're going to be
less.
good.
and drink cold water and take a cold shower.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just don't wear clothes either.
Yeah.
Sounds like a Saturday night.
So they didn't feel as hungry. It also reduced the amount of fat buildup in the body.
How the hell did they
adding
know
just
that?
1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar in your salad.
Like if you
can
eat less,
kickstart
yeah,
your
you
metabolism
don't put on
and
body
keep it
fat.
from slowing down. Eat carbs. Your muscles use them to speed up your metabolism.
Oh
Here's
my
how it goes.
God.
Let's say you're eating complex.
You know what's
carbs.
going to happen? I swear, everyone that watched this video probably gained 20 pounds. Like, they're like,
Spicy pizza,
with
pasta
pepperoni
now.
Pasta with carbs,
and cold water.
cold water. and
He
apple
shouldn't
cider
be
vinegar,
wearing a sweatshirt. It's too warm.
Right?
God.
That could be a bowl of whole
Oh
grain
my
pasta
gosh.
or oatmeal. Your body breaks those carbs down into sugar to give you energy.
Literally, okay, people. Everything you eat eventually gets broken down into glucose. Everything. Even fats to an extent. There's a glycerol backbone eventually that it breaks down to. Like it's just fatty acids. They break down. Everything turns into glucose eventually. I'm sorry. That's just making me mad.
This is a good video.
Sugar is stored as fat. But if you're lifting weights, the fuel is used as energy to keep you going. Bodybuilders take in about 50% more carbs to fuel their workouts.
Okay, what the hell are these numbers based on? Like, really? What is it based on? So now they're going to increase. They're going to what, Ryan? Go through the list so far. They got to increase their carbs by 50%. They're probably already at
Increase your carbs by 50%. But from example, they showed you to have pasta, spicy pizza,
Apple cider vinegar
on your salad.
Oh, and oil.
Yeah.
Coconut oil,
palm oil.
Palm oil, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, man, this is
That's hardy.
Yeah.
And their metabolism
And then
is
you'll be a
14%
bodybuilder.
faster
Ooh,
than
I got my 100. 104%.
14% faster, bro.
Eat more carbs.
average. Munch on those proteins. Your body burns more calories to process protein than it does while breaking.
Okay, so technically, they are. This is correct. But let's see why he's completely taking it out of context.
Fats. As an example, you eat 200 grams of chicken breast. It contains 330 calories. Your body
Guys,
will
that's
burn
like 6 ounces.
99 of those calories just from digesting. Though, if you were to eat a chocolate bar, the calories would just add up. Protein also
good
helps you
chocolate
build
bar.
muscle, which brings me to my next point.
So just
Hit the
eat only
gym.
protein.
I know. The idea is to lose weight while you sleep. But hear me out.
But hear
If
me out. That's
protein
not
is
really
an
what I'm talking
exercise,
about.
Your body turns it into fat.
That poor cat.
You know, consuming protein
Are they- is that the cat?
Training with weights or just body
Oh
weight
my
exercises
God.
can make your muscles bigger. And tone
No
muscles
shit.
burn 50 calories a day when you're just lying around. Besides muscle building, do some high-intensity workouts. These are exercises that are both quick
Okay,
and powerful.
if you're doing that at a high intensity, your ass is falling.
You're running up.
Yeah, if you're running up a damn hill, that looks like granite.
That's pretty steep.
That's granite. You should go on the chair. It's like running down the cheese grater if you fall in those damn shorts too. Your knees are going to be skinned.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that's pretty
Training
dumb.
that includes things like mountain climbers, side-to-side
Okay.
hops, or
Ryan and I legitimately have mountaineered for a few years. It is not high intensity.
No, I
It's
mean,
high risk.
It's intense, but it's definitely like
It's slow. It's
steady.
It's slow and steady. It's like it's less than jogging. You know, like if you're running up a damn mountain, like it's not. I don't know. I'm sorry, guys. Like it's just it doesn't make any sense.
squats can help you burn even more fat long after the workout is ended. One study observed young, overweight
Good old
men doing high-intensity
salt bike.
workouts for 12
I don't even
weeks.
know he's doing the salt
Their
bike.
fat
His legs
mass
aren't moving.
went down by 4 pounds, and their belly decreased by 17%. Doing nothing and sleeping are great and all, but if you want your body to scorch those calories while you're lying around, regular workouts will do it. Besides, you'll have nice toned muscles as a bonus.
Oh my
Add
goodness.
fiber to your diet. Fiber found in foods like oats, berries, broccoli, beans, and nuts boost metabolism, period. Maybe you continue to eat.
I want to find this person and punch him in the face. I feel like whoever did the voiceover isn't produce this. Like I felt like it's one of those outsourced things, right?
Yeah.
Like here's a script, read this for
it
me.
sounds like a familiar voice you hear on multiple things.
Oh my gosh.
But
Okay, so let me just see why he's saying fiber does that.
Unhealthy foods, but you at least combine them with some beans, apples, and strawberries.
So eat
When
more.
that fiber
Okay,
enters your
like that
digestive
makes sense.
system, it prevents your body from absorbing excess fat. Foods high in fiber
Okay,
also
so
take
fiber in conjunction with some fattier foods may negate some of the absorption of fatty acids. Some. Like we're talking minuscule amounts. Because if you go and smash on a pizza with all your extra pepperoni, I mean, if you overeat, oh God, 500 to 700 calories, it doesn't matter if you take in fiber.
yeah.
So pizza and Metamucil, like
Sprinkle some Metamucil on it.
on there and gobble it down, right?
God.
Basically,
Dude, you're gonna have a hard time
A lot of the
the next
resources
day.
here say, eat the spicy pizza,
Yes.
which is going to heat your body up, but then you got to cool your body down to also burn more calories.
Yes, yes, Ryan, you're correct. We're almost experts now.
more time to chew, so you'll also feel fuller for longer. Don't cut your calories. There's a myth that if you
Oh
eat
my
fewer
God.
calories, your body will jumpstart your
This is what everybody
metabolism
wants to
as
hear.
soon as it senses food in your stomach.
Why they
it's
naked?
actually the
Wow, I was
opposite.
just wondering that too.
When
Like,
you
don't eat
watch it?
enough, your body slows down its functions to save energy.
okay,
Then
the only instance you start decreasing total energy spent is when you're freaking legitimately not eating at all. And even if you do fast, for example, it's not decreasing total energy spent that much. The only instance really, like when you cut back calories, oh God, man, like if you're in a concentration camp, yeah, absolutely, you're starving to death like that. But that's not a real thing. What they're referring to is some BS that used to be promoted in the fitness industry a lot, called starvation mode. Remember that?
Yeah.
People like-
if I followed this, I would gain a lot of weight.
Oh man.
I mean, I saw pasta, pizza with extra pepperoni, but make it spicy. That'd be really cold all the time because cold showers. And my air conditioner bill would be pretty high.
and they said don't cut your calories.
Yeah. So
Like what
so eat more, stay cold,
even though all the
eat
literature.
spicy food.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Guys, there's no way.
This is by far the worst I've seen.
By far 6 million views.
After this one,
Wow.
you should do the chiropractor video.
Oh yeah,
I'll send
yeah,
you some to your
it'll feed on those
messages.
muscles you work
right.
so hard to build. And it'll store more fat since your body considers fat an insulator to protect the organs. The trick is
Oh my
to
God.
eat enough calories every day and make sure your diet has plenty of fiber, complex carbs,
That's not
and
true.
proteins.
All of that's
Just
not
don't
true.
let yourself go hungry.
In theory, if you only ate Twinkies in the right amount and put your body in deficit, you'll lose weight.
Yeah.
It's facts. Like it just, I'm not saying you should do that because there may be some negative health consequences associated with that, but like that's just not how it works, guys. Like just because you're eating over the 18 years that I've been working with people, everyone that says they had a good diet didn't lose weight, right? Like your perception of what you think you're doing and what you're actually doing are two completely different damn things. And at the root of all of it still comes back down to how much you're freaking eating consistently.
Yeah.
So if you're consistently eating in a deficit long enough, you're going to lose weight. But most people do this. It's a fluctuative process. It's a yo-yo diet, essentially. So Monday through Friday, you're eating 700 to 1,000 calories. On the weekend, you eat freaking 13,000, you know?
Yeah.
No, I'm not even being sarcastic. Like, that's very doable. Have you guys ever seen what Ryan likes to eat?
I was gonna say I would like to try that, but I don't
Try
think I
it.
can.
You've done that before. Don't lie.
You try tip it.
All right, we're almost done with this one.
You don't have to tell me twice. If you learned something new today, then give
I
the
learned that
video
you're a
like.
freaking idiot. Like,
Share with a
jeez.
friend. And here's
Okay. I think I have another video queued up. We do. Oh, so
Speaking of tri-tip, that sounds good.
okay, guys. So
Tri-tip nachos.
Dr. Shapiro told us to look up this this video. Can you go ahead and introduce what's going on here?
Well,
Is he a table?
yeah. There's
Wait, that's a guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a guy. So this guy is acting as a chiropractic table, I guess.
So is this what you do in your practice? Do you have an assistant to act as your chiropractic table?
No, I wouldn't have many patients if I did that. So plus, I'd have lots of.
You don't
work
want to
comp
pay for
claims.
someone to do that for you?
I would have a lot of work comp claims, so it just wouldn't work very well for me.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, and then that's the patient in the black shirt. And yeah, I think in a moment they're going to sneak up behind them with the chloroform rag.
Yeah. So are both of these guys likely the
The
I don't know.
chiropractor.
I don't know if you even want to call them that.
Well, they're
Okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're not.
Let's watch it.
Yeah.
It's only a minute long.
Go for it.
Well, walk us through what's going on.
So here's the sneak attack to knock him out, and he's gonna do some kind of like crazy neck manipulation.
Neck crank.
Okay,
Yeah,
hold
it's a
on.
neck crank.
Is he literally twisting her chin all the way to the right? Is that what's going on? Oh, let's let it play. Hold on. Oh,
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah.
it was.
Yeah, all the way to the right.
Okay.
Now to the left.
She's flexible. Oh my god. What are they saying?
They're saying
Just stay calm and relax.
You might die, but it's okay.
Might have paralysis.
there you go.
Now this is a massage.
Here,
What the heck?
no, we're gonna hyperextend the neck.
Oh.
Yeah, it was like a car accident. Yeah. Okay.
Whiplash.
So are they getting her ready to go to the chiropractor? Is that-
Just shoulder stretch.
Here we go.
There you go. Stretching the spine.
Hyperextend the spine. Right.
That's to loosen the hip flexors up, right?
Here it comes.
Okay, so a question. Will that help me squat better? Can you please come warm me up like that next time I squat?
Dang.
I want you to do this move particularly right here. Set that up. What the heck? Okay, there has to be, like, if this happened in America, it's clearly like China or something like that.
Pretty sure.
That's totally like a sexual assault, at least. He just
Yeah.
bashed his genitals on her.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, this has. Okay, do you think this is real, though? Like, do you think this is maybe, like, just for show?
No, I think they.
Even if it was, that's kind of a lot.
Look at the watch. He's like threw all his weight into her.
Yeah.
At least he put the towel there, right? He like destroyed her pelvis.
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah.
This poor lady. I wonder if she's still around.
So this is kind of like.
Like, okay, what do you think they're trying to accomplish? Like,
I think they're trying to push the
her
what do you call
pelvis.
those
I don't know, Doc. What is he referring?
What, the iliums?
Yeah.
The pelvis.
socket.
The femur into the hip socket.
Yeah. Trying to push it back.
Oh yeah, push it back in.
Well, I mean, maybe I feel like that would knock it out.
Yeah, no, I think so. Where he's landing is like right on the ilium bones, and it's like he's doing this crazy, like roundaboutish version of kind of the side posture adjustment that we
yeah.
do. To do
Yeah.
that. He just
With those
manipulates.
knees in the back.
Yeah,
Dude, like the knees are right in the back,
Almost
right?
Fine, yeah. Right in
That's
the face.
insane.
Yep.
And then he still has her in a headlock.
So this woman is clearly pretty young, right? She's very flexible and mobile.
Oh gosh.
So if you tried this on an 80-year-old woman,
you'd break her hips.
Yeah, you'd have a nice lawsuit on your hands.
Definitely have some.
Right? Yeah.
Hey, which one of these you want to queue up? This one?
Creepiest. Let's see here. Funny chiropractic compilation.
What is this guy? Jonathan, you sent me something with the
What did I send?
the 24-inch arms.
Oh, that's okay. That's the guy that I told you that said that was it in 24 hours and only slept 2 hours.
2 hours.
Oh my!
That's that one. So we can do
Alright.
another chiropractor video and then we could check that one out.
All right, let's do that. So let's do the creepy one.
Creepy, yeah.
Let's see if this is really creepy because I feel like a lot of times, like it's here, guys. I got to airdrop this to me. How do I do that? Obviously. There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay, stamp the window again.
Oh yeah, that's Cathedral Peak in
Yosemite.
Yosemite. Yeah, been there.
Yosemite.
And let's skip it.
Do you like fake doctors? Do you
Oh, okay. So this is like an anti-chiropractic.
This is, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So this is
Let's play mixed
okay, guys. We have not reviewed this. So he's triggered now.
Unleash the Kraken.
Angry.
Unleash the Kraken.
60-year-old man make a 40-year-old woman cry. Don't be a pussy and answer fuck yes.
Whoa. It's a little more cussing than I thought.
This is a harsh video.
Chiropractor world I've stumbled upon
Oh.
that is pretty much the buildup of a shitty porno. My roommate and I.
Dude, watch something else.
Yeah. Hold on. Let's just.
The sexual wraith that is.
Oh, it's probably not what we're.
Man, this is a review.
Yeah,
of
this is the
videos,
review of
right?
videos.
We're reviewing this guy's review.
Yeah.
And this guy is bitter.
Yeah.
And it sounds like he's got like some kind of like,
Agenda against chiropractors?
well, that for sure. And then he's got like some kind of sexual repression because he talks about it a
Yeah.
lot,
So, actually, while I pull
horny.
while I pull something up, actually, maybe give people a little breakdown of what chiropractic actually is.
And actually, it's funny. You land on this right here. This guy in the to the left there with the blue scrubs on. He's got some pretty interesting techniques. I've actually
So you've seen this guy? Okay.
Yeah, I've reviewed his videos. I mean, he's a little on the rough side on some of these people. I wouldn't be quite as aggressive as he is, but I'm not saying he's doing anything bad.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got patients coming in, and he definitely does some legitimate chiropractic techniques. But basically, what a chiropractor does is, we pretty much we do a physical exam, much like a medical doctor does. That's we go to accredited college. We do anywhere from probably 3 to 4 years of undergrad, usually go in with the bachelor's degree. And then we do another, actually ends up being about 5 years of graduate school.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. It's a long time. It's
So you mean I can't become a chiropractor in a weekend?
no, no, despite what anybody like with the other people that were doing the fat burning video
Yeah.
would tell you, you
Yeah.
can become a chiropractor in a weekend. No, it is not possible.
But chiropractors got a pretty bad rap back in the 90s, huh?
Oh, it was way before that.
Or, yeah, it was, huh?
Yeah, ever since so the profession officially started back in 1895, and
Wow.
the man who basically created it, D.D. Palmer, he was known as they call him a magnetic healer, and he was actually a business owner, but he studied a lot of anatomy and physiology. He actually used to go down to the medical school and study the cadavers and stuff.
Yeah.
And he was a big believer in metaphysics.
Yeah.
Kind of spirituality. And that always seems to be kind of a big turnoff to people. I think a lot of that has to do with it kind of scares them. I noticed that when people tend to put that down, they're kind of afraid of looking at death.
Or,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. You're probably right.
I think they are. I mean, I used to be one of those people who was like, oh, whatever. This is quackery. This is pseudoscience. But and then you have some things happen in your life, and you realize, you can't get you couldn't get an explanation from so-called science. But then somebody comes along and kind of gives you an explanation philosophically from that. Just would make more sense.
Yeah.
All right. And I'm not saying that it's scientifically validated. But I am saying that at some point you need, an answer. Our human construct is like, I need an answer to this, right?
Yeah.
And I oftentimes found that it just made more sense than what the damn scientist was telling me. Sorry about that. Anyway, they got a bad rap because of that. But largely the reason chiropractic got such a bad rap is because they came along and they were treating patients, and medical doctors, the medical profession, felt like that was their sole domain.
Oh, to treat people.
Oh yeah,
Period.
yeah,
Right?
period. Like they chased everybody out of town. It wasn't just chiropractors. I mean, they gave nursing a hard time for decades. Optometrists had a hard time expanding their scope of practice. Dentists.
That's kind of crazy to think.
You need those individualized professions.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow. It's like, don't worry about your eyes, bro.
They're good enough.
They're good enough.
Well, a lot of times what it revolved around is that when they would try to expand their scope of practice, that usually would involve like maybe prescribing certain medications.
Yeah.
But again, these would be medications that were specific, say, for the eyes, like an eye infection. Why would you go to your GP for an eye infection if you were at your optometrist office?
Yeah,
and
I go see my boy, Dr. Darren Lee.
Yeah, yeah, right. I mean, or let's say you had an infection in your gums.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to go see your general practitioner.
No,
for
you
that.
go to the dentist.
You go to the dentist. Yeah.
Oh yeah, nobody ever thinks about doing anything. Anytime anything goes wrong with your like your teeth or anything like that, you're automatically going to think go to the dentist, right?
But
yeah,
it wasn't always like that.
Yeah.
Medical doctors thought you would go to them for all of it.
Everything.
Man,
Yeah.
we're getting super serious here.
Yeah.
I did find a video I have some questions about.
Okay.
I think this is
Look at his eyes.
I believe this guy is one of the guys that treats Bo Hightower.
Yeah, Bo Hightower, and the guy on the table is a chiropractor too.
Oh, is he? Okay. Okay. So I've seen some of the videos where he's like hammering that piece of metal into people. I mean, what's your take right off the bat? Like, because you don't use that technique, no?
I don't use it because I was never taught it in school.
Okay.
Bo, I think, actually, he kind of created it from an older manipulation technique from the Far East.
So it's not BS.
No.
Okay. I was wondering, like, I've always wondered, it looked funny, especially when he's adjusting someone's pelvis. I'm like, what the?
Kind of sounds like a problem I had.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Let's see. Oh, man. Oh, sound. Sorry, guys.
It's all right.
What is your favorite experience as a chiropractor?
Oh,
Yeah. Favorite patient?
Not this one.
I'm gonna have you pull that elbow back pretty hard. Good.
Huh.
Can you teach me that?
So here's a typical side posture,
That
lumbar
always-
spine, right? With some singing.
What's the singing?
We all do that.
This guy treats a ton of athletes.
Yeah, he does.
I've seen him do some stuff with like a frozen shoulder and stuff. Here, we're gonna fast forward through some of this. What?
I've had some like rib cage stuff. It felt
So
like.
this is interesting because Ryan actually
And,
has
that's
dealt
it,
with a lot of this
rib cage
recently.
sternum, which I've almost never had before.
What is that from? Sometimes is it from being weak?
I think that's what you tell him, but you know,
Because you're a little.
since he's stronger than me, I'm not going to say it's from being weak, you know. So it's common from, you know, it could be from high impact, you know, collisions, right? An unexpected one, football.
Oh yeah, a lot of football.
You play with balls with your friends, right?
Sneezing, coughing, like violent coughing. You know, I've seen a lot of it with like the whole COVID thing, with people get really bad respiratory infections.
You know, actually, I think about it,
Like throwing up too, probably.
Yeah.
I think like when I actually had it, I think because remember I came to see you after like I was recovered and dude, my rib was so messed up.
Yeah.
I think part of it was from that. Like it was one of the rear floating ribs.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I was so messed up. I couldn't even like sit down right with.
What was it? You had like a bronchitis or something?
No, back when I was coughing a lot because I had the Rona.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah. No, and I mean, not everybody gets all that coughing from the Rona.
Well, the funny thing
But-
was I wasn't like coughing a lot, but it's like you go from not coughing to coughing, and then
Yeah.
you know.
Swinging sports like baseball, you know, anything where it's really, really powerful swinging. Golf can do it. I see it a lot in
CrossFit
golf.
do it?
No, I mean,
Because we're swinging on the bar, you know, muscle ups.
You're right.
So,
actually,
total bars.
if you're not maintaining good form, right?
there's not much transverse. Is that what that is? Right side to side.
Translation.
Yeah, there's not much with that type of
Clean
movement.
and press.
Yeah. Well,
I mean, like I
because
said,
we
it's
suck
all
at
about the
it.
form. So.
Yeah, I was gonna say because we're doing it wrong. Like,
Yeah, anything that loads the rib cage, you know, like maybe
Yeah,
maybe a
I-
snatch.
Like 275 pound
Yeah.
overhead press.
yeah, I just remember it was so miserable.
Oh yeah, it was.
So he's palpitating him, right? Is that what it's-
Palpating.
Palpating.
Palpitations is heart.
Yeah.
You know? Palpation is the actual like hands-on right there.
There you go. So
Right. That's
you
all
didn't
right.
have to correct me. No.
But I did. No.
Palpatine.
So that was a thoracic adjustment, and now he's doing kind of a rib
Try to relax if you can.
Kind of a rib adjustment here. There we go.
Thought I was gonna fight me.
Do people just like let out a big fart sometimes?
You know, it doesn't happen as much as you think it
Go
is.
face up.
Yeah, sometimes, but it's very rare. This is what's
remember the
called
first
an
time you got
anterior
adjusted?
thoracic adjustment.
How was that? My roommate, Jason.
Thoracic is
Thoracic's the
Jason.
mid-back area,
Mid-back,
the rib cage area. It's called anterior because they're facing up and you're pushing from front to back.
there you go.
Yeah. So
All right, let's get to the hammering.
What is your favorite
we're gonna
experience
do
as a chiropractor?
neck or cervical.
You mean like the ones
There you
that I
go.
have constantly?
Oh, he was. What was he doing there? He
He was doing
Hey.
Oh,
We're gonna burn some calories.
Oh, I would not get that from
Nicorette.
No, Panera.
not from Panera. That's a waste of money. I'd rather go to Domino's rather than Panera.
Or like
Is he
like
doing
top
soft
on
tissue
top?
work right now?
Yeah, he's doing like soft tissue work on his suboccipital muscles.
Oh,
And
dude.
now that's his sinuses. Like he's
I remember
doing like
you've
a
done that
sinus.
before to me. It felt like crying.
Yeah.
That's what I need. I have that like really messed up right back here.
I remember you would tell me, okay, so we could do this the quick way or the long way. You're like,
Or the,
so,
yeah, right.
Yeah.
You want it fast and furious, or do you
yeah,
want
just get it over.
Come on now.
Whoa there, producer.
Hard and in charge.
Do you want Jackrabbit or do you
Insane
want
right now. I can feel it,
tortoise?
like in my eyebrow.
No, here we go.
Did that
Like
start?
some net-
What made you
he's
start
still doing
filming?
soft tissue?
You know, obviously you have a little different niche
Ooh.
than a lot of the rest of us. Like I thought you were gonna be successful.
His face. He's trying to ask him questions while he's doing that. It's so messed up.
That's the best.
I'm so glad I came.
Yeah, that's where you
Alright.
ask people for their PIN numbers and Social Security.
What's your social security card? It's the last 4 digits of your social. What's your mother's maiden name?
Who's your daddy?
Yeah, it's the
All right, I want to get to the hammering part.
Okay.
Man, he's going through the whole work.
Yeah, he does like the whole.
Oh yeah, that part, dude. It amazes me. It amazes
Feels
me
good.
how much mine get messed up.
Squeeze both legs together real hard.
Yeah.
Your groin. Come on.
So that's a manipulation for the pubic symphysis,
Yeah.
joint in the front. There's the lumbar, pelvis. He's doing
Alright.
singing again.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, here's the hammering.
Okay, so
It's hammer time.
so he's looks like he's putting it on the sternum, or maybe the upper rib.
Putting on the rib, the front of
It
it.
means he was a vampire. So maybe I have a lot at stake here.
And it's not like he's sitting there pulling it back and hammering. He's just tapping on it. This,
Yeah, what
you
is
know,
that doing?
He's basically doing like he's manipulating the joint, right? He's impulsing into it, and it's very similar to like the activator or the impulse gun.
Oh,
Right?
yeah.
But he's just doing it manually, and there's more control, right? He likes
Okay.
He likes to go off a feel versus like using.
Yeah, I
machine.
remember you've done the little gun thing with
Yeah.
me before.
It's the same thing.
Yeah.
You know, he just likes doing it this way, and
Well, probably makes better videos.
I would
Like,
say so, right?
you know what I mean? It's like it's
Yeah.
entertaining. Like, look, I'm going to hammer this into
Yeah.
some part of your body.
Probably right. It's clickbait, right?
It is.
Like that
Clickbait.
left one was started it all, and this is
Keystone.
yeah.
It's like the state.
I've had that too, where it's felt like something was
Pull that
off
back
through
pretty
here.
hard.
Yeah, you know,
Can you teach me that?
it's probably from bench pressing 400 pounds. No, that I haven't done since I was 25.
So that's a posterior glenohumeral.
Should be AC.
Oh, I see.
AC.
AC joint. Oh yeah, you've done that. Yeah,
Nip, yeah.
yeah. I feel like you've done all sorts of crazy.
Actually.
Not crazy. I feel like I've had every type of adjustment because of how screwed up I get my body.
Well, I mean, the more active you are, the more likely, you know, and the more unpredictable the movements you do.
Oh yeah.
Why do they do that? Like, what's the point of that?
That's
I've always just wondered. Is it just relax you?
Yeah.
Like kind of, oh, here you go, relax. Oh, pow!
Before they
Surprise!
sucker punch you.
Shoulders relaxed.
Is this what chiropractors do? Hey, I'll adjust you if you adjust me, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Kinda.
mean,
No, I need someone to take care of
Because
me.
we're thrash. I mean,
Yeah, well,
what we
dude,
do.
you
Look
have
how
to
physical it is.
use your body.
Shoulders,
Every day.
sink in,
Yep.
hips.
The most common thing that puts us out of business is disability from injuries.
Oh man.
Sinking in, pulling with the
What do you
breath.
feel like is the one of the more common things that you deal with, like personally? Is it from leaning over Like, is it like net?
Yeah, like posture, like on the
Postural,
computers
yeah.
and on the phones. And
Yeah.
I mean, I deal with a lot of stress. You know, people come in stressed. Yeah.
No, I'm like,
No.
you're a doctor. You guys don't get stressed.
No, I'm talking impatience, right?
Yeah.
You know, they're come in stressed, you know.
Just tell them, don't stress.
Yeah. Try to.
Don't think about it.
Don't worry, be happy.
Oh my God.
You know,
Hakuna
but
Matata.
I do, but I see, you know, a lot of auto accident, especially in this
yeah.
area, man. It's
Well, people don't freaking drive out here. That's why.
No, California's terrible, and then there's a lot of, you know, trucking through this area, right?
Oh, yeah.
You know, now, especially now, post COVID, it's crazy. How many
That's
trucks.
true.
Yeah. So, and then you got like Uber and stuff like that. You know, unfortunately, people get in accidents and that. So, but and then sports. I mean, there's a lot of sports around here, right?
Yeah.
A lot
Yeah.
of football, a lot of baseball. You know.
Yeah. That makes sense.
So
What's your favorite type of patient to work on?
my favorite type of patient is the one that's going to listen, that's open to
Bro, I told.
suggestion. I mean,
man, that's a good one.
and that's hard to predict. Like, you just never know. It could be somebody that's really into fitness. Everybody thinks that people who are into fitness are easy to work with. They're not.
Absolutely not.
They're terrible.
Nope.
They're terrible.
They think they know everything.
Then they know everything. Oh, you know, but yet you're in my office. You're asking me for help.
Adjust yourself, fool.
Right? I'm like, go ahead and adjust yourself. Yeah, you're cool.
Here, I'm gonna pull up that 24-inch arm one. This has to be interesting.
I sent you a few more too, so you can just keep looking at it.
What's going on here?
You jinced it, Matt. We're done.
There you go.
There we go.
There we go.
24-inch arm.
Yeah, and he's natural.
He is natural.
Right?
Is that what he said?
Yeah. He said he was natural. Isn't that what you're saying?
That's what he says.
He looks natural.
What it takes for me to maintain my physical physique and training with my lifestyle. So
It's 400 milligrams trenbolone, 50 milligrams D-ball.
go and check it out.
1,000 milligrams of tea.
a week.
Chef.
Given there are some individuals that legitimately have ridiculous genes,
Oh, yeah,
right?
yeah,
like
yeah.
given,
Yeah.
but I don't know.
A retired military combat veteran.
Okay, let's just come on. Let's
6
get
plus thousand calories, and they're
Oh,
an
hold
Olympic
on.
swimmer or a boxer. They will eat 6 plus thousand calories, and they're still.
You want to know what the funny thing is? Like, if you look at the research of calorie absorption, like there is a limit of how many calories you can absorb every day.
Really?
Yeah. You want to know where it's at, roughly?
What?
About 5,000-6,000, maybe.
Oh, okay.
Right, and then the people on average that do that are usually always endurance athletes.
Okay.
So when they were making this claim about Michael Phelps eating 10,000 calories a day,
Yeah.
complete bullshit.
Okay.
There's no freaking way.
Yeah.
You couldn't absorb it. That's the problem. Like, there's a point of diminishing return in that. Like,
Yeah.
So maybe he's right. Maybe he eats 6,000 calories
People
a day.
don't get that. If I say I eat something, I'm like, no, you can't eat 6,000 calories.
You can.
I do. It's because I have to exert
Sure
a
can.
lot of
There are people that do, and they're on
Yeah.
my 600-pound life.
Yeah, right.
Man, they be eating like 30,000 calories sometimes.
I think we
Oh,
should
my
have. Well, that's entailing. We have it in one sitting, but
We're gonna eat
we should
30,000
try.
calories.
How?
30,000 calories.
no, 6,000 in one.
Oh, like each
yeah.
Let's do it. I'm
No.
down.
Like, see who can
Let's do it.
in one sitting.
Yeah.
No, one day.
We do a live stream.
Oh, I could do it
we
in
do
one
a
day.
live stream. We just live stream the whole thing.
Okay,
dude.
then in one whole day, let's make it 10,000.
Let's
No.
give
One
it
day.
10 hours. 10 hours.
I'm not gonna
Eat that cake.
10 hours.
Oh, that's
probably
2,000
like
already.
a couple thousand.
I don't know what you're talking about. Okay. I have no idea what you're talking about.
We'll set it up.
I kind of make The Rock look like one of the kids eating a school meal compared to what I eat. My morning starts
All right.
at 8 a.m. every morning.
What'd he say?
I get up, I
3 a.m.
meditate, and then I roll over and I do my 2,222 push-ups.
Okay, is he like Herschel Walker? Like, remember that fool? He used to say that he did like 1,000 push-ups a day.
Did he?
Yeah. I mean,
Okay.
and you know what he said he did? He ate one meal a day, like soup or something like that. I remember that. You remember that?
No.
I'll find it. I'm gonna find
That's
that.
a lot. 2,000.
Coffee is my little go-to. It's been.
I hope he's
years
being
in the
sarcastic.
military, and it usually tastes like mud, but it's my comfort level for me. Coffee actually can put me to sleep. For my breakfast, it starts off with 24 boiled eggs. I
Holy crap!
Other 4 whole.
24. Okay, they're like roughly 60 calories each, guys. An egg. 24 every day. It's 1,400 calories.
That must be really wealthy.
Did you know?
I know he's.
How many protein farts he's gonna be blowing?
Dude, 1,400 calories of eggs in one sitting.
Right. Well, that's just the
way
protein
it'll
part.
be
Just the-
easier, a lot smoother. Then I'll also
Smoother.
have me a protein shake. I'll make it with some oatmeal. I'll do my peanut butter. I can use some of my kale.
'Cause those are all
also,
protein.
some nice pieces of lean beef. Just a few pieces. After that, I'll have my snack, which is about 6 o'clock in the morning, peanut butter sandwich. I love peanut butter sandwich, and I also get a banana.
I wonder who
and I'll
tried
slice
this.
the banana on top of
I think we should try this.
Maybe
We
if I
should
have
try
some
this.
I'm down to do it, dude.
It'd be hard to get past the first
I also
part.
toast bread as well.
I don't think
That's
I could
my
eat 24 eggs, guys. I probably would be freaking barfing after 6. Like,
yeah.
I know I can
6
eat
is my limit.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
eat more than 6 whole eggs.
Like, am I going to make them into like? I don't know how to make them any different to make me tolerate it.
Maybe it's those little like.
But he said they're hard boiled.
Quail
They're
eggs.
quail eggs. Lunch.
So
5 pounds of
11
meat.
o'clock, I'm gonna have some beef. I'll use probably like half of this beef. It's very lean, and so for to get these 24-inch biceps,
If it's
and to do
really
these
lean, you
2,222
wouldn't have that many
push-ups,
calories.
I'm the beef guy, but I can make vegan food taste incredible. But I can make this
You
beef
just add meat to it.
taste amazing. So I'll take 2 servings, go right down the middle of it. I'll get me some quinoa. I'll round it
So the
up
funny thing
together.
is, he's speculating of how much he's eating already. The only thing he's actually measuring probably is the eggs.
And the protein shake.
Dude, so per week, let's just do some quick math.
Damn.
Per week, that's 168 eggs. That's 672 eggs a month.
I hope he has some chickens like you, Jonathan.
I like getting some tomatoes. I'll chop up really fine with a little
This
lemon
is
juice.
very
I use
fascinating.
A little pepper. I use a little bit of garlic, and I have about an ounce of feta cheese, and it's perfect. After I've done with
ounce,
my 11
so
o'clock
100 calories of
beef,
cheese.
I'm going to my 2 o'clock. This is going to be a bigger meal for me.
A whole
I'm
7.
going to take a whole chicken, and I'm going to do half of this chicken. So I'll do the white and the dark.
That's
meat that goes along
maybe
with that.
600
The bones
calories,
from that
maybe
chicken I'll actually
5?
use for a broth for later. I'm also going to use 2 to 4 ounces of steak to go along with that.
When does he work
And
out?
I'm going to use some white.
Wait, did he say
rice.
2 to 4
My
ounces
white
of
rice
steak?
choice,
Then
I'm
maybe-
not
With half a
gonna
chicken.
lie to you, I'm not so much into
So he may be at
rice.
600 calories.
Wild rice, I like a good jasmine rice.
This guy
First
sounds
off,
like a
you have to
bullshitter
take
to me.
out
I'm
all
just
that
sorry. I'm
stuff.
sorry.
So
I just I can't.
rinse it, and just give me that little profile to go along with it. Because now I'm getting ready to go into a workout. My workout is going to be massive, so I have to prepare for that. That's
Huge.
at 2 o'clock.
Huge.
At 4 o'clock, I am
Show me
going
your
to
damn
work out.
workout.
I'm going to work out for another hour, hour and a half. At 6 o'clock, I am going to be eating again.
I wonder how much he weighs.
By eating again,
I want to get an in-body scan of this guy to see his skeletal muscle mass. Because even if he's, let's just assume he's 5'8", at 2, maybe, let's say he's
240.
maybe 240, right? Let's just say he's 240. He looks fairly lean. I mean, at best, maybe his resting metabolism would be 2,500
Okay.
at best for someone that has that much muscle tissue.
Okay.
Because I'm 215-ish, right? And then
What, 5'9"?
not 5'9", sure. 6 feet tall. We're gonna fight on camera.
He was gonna say 5'2".
So my basal metabolic rate at 6 feet 215 is 2,100 calories, right? So even if his was 600 calories more than mine, I don't see where this 6,000 calories, like if
he's a
doing
beast.
if he's doing bodybuilding workouts, you're not burning very many calories.
No.
And plus, already from what he's describing, portion wise, maybe he's around 2,000 calories for the day so far. I don't know. I just this is very
sweet potatoes. I'll have some broccoli. I'll have the other part of this whole chicken. Now this chicken that's here, that's half, is actually considered 2 chicken. And I also have another protein shake to go along with that.
Protein.
Now we're into my 8 o'clock. My 8 o'clock comes.
This is 8 a.m.?
A little lighter meals. I'm going to do some fish.
Yeah.
I love my fish.
Are you sure?
I have salmon. It's airy, it's light, it's nice. You can get that nice protein, it's less filling. And I usually do this with some kale. I usually do some tomatoes with a little balsamic and a little olive oil. I gotta tell you, one of my secrets is this black garlic. I love black garlic.
Tastes good, actually. I've had it.
Benefits for you. It's absolutely amazing. That is done. And
Did you eat the whole salmon?
Salad, and then I'm going back to work.
I mean, because 4 ounces of salmon
Now
is
it's
roughly
time, it's
180
10
calories.
10 o'clock, if I'm working, I am going to have a nice protein shake. My shakes are considered a meal supplement, not just a shake. I like to make them solid, where they can have that massive amount of protein inside of it that my body is going to absorb.
I would appreciate this more if he actually broke down the macros
yogurt,
of everything
oats,
he ate.
Quinoa, filled up with blueberries, maybe a banana, just a half a banana because of that potassium, but the carbohydrates.
So the biggest meal was literally just breakfast. Everything else is kind of,
I mean, 24,
whatever.
24 eggs and a protein shake with some oatmeal. I mean, you can beat 2,000 calories in.
4 whole chickens.
Why do they call it a protein
You
shake
gotta
when
think
it's
about
not
this.
all
If I start at
protein?
3 o'clock in
Isn't
the
that
morning,
I don't
I have
know.
to remember
Maybe
that
because
long
it's the base of
break
everything.
between-
I
maybe.
don't know.
I think it's a
at 6
buzzword.
o'clock,
You're right.
get
It's
up
just a
at 7
smoothie
o'clock.
with
Yeah,
protein
right. It's a
in it.
smoothie, right?
That's
Exactly.
14 hours that your body have been deprived, and then you go to the gym, and it's the wrong thing to do. Me, I
Hold
keep
on.
going, have been deprived. And
Hold
then
on, hold on.
At 7 o'clock or 8 o'clock the next day, well, that's 14 hours that your body have been deprived. And
Okay, that's not how that works, guys. Your body is constantly. You
have fuel.
You have store. It's called freaking glycogen. Number one, like,
but it's deprived and depleted.
Deprived because what? Are you diabetic or something? Jesus Christ!
But I mean, for how big his breakfast is, he's gonna feel deprived.
you go to the gym,
Oh.
and it's the wrong thing to do.
No, it's
Me,
not.
I need to keep it going. The reason why I keep it going is because of what I'm putting in my
Because
body.
you're taking tons of
My
insulin,
body
probably.
calculates, It's going to train for it, and it's keeping my metabolism up. And I'm always
Keeps his
ready.
metabolism up, though.
Supplements. Okay, so
I'm gonna
this
give
is
you a
where
quick little breakdown
trenbolone,
about what supplements I take. Of course,
insulin.
I take a multivitamin. I tell everybody they should take a multivitamin. It's just a no-brainer for me.
Eh,
I also take
we
zinc,
own the supplements.
magnesium.
We
I do
own
those
supplements, and we
separately.
don't
I also
agree
take
with that.
sometimes EAAs, essential amino acids, or BCAAs.
Dude, with as much
glutamine,
freaking eggs as you eat,
don't have
I don't
to.
think you need any. You drank 6 shakes today. Like, why?
I
do
had
you
like
need
500 grams of protein.
Why do you need to add some more freaking aminos?
Because the BCAA company
Some
needs
backers.
it, right?
push-ups a day. Get some brain things for the stimulation of it. Glutathione is something I love.
What
to
did he
take.
say?
I'll take that twice a day.
Lis-
A lot
he
of
said
people don't
Lisiath-
know about it,
Lisiathan?
but it is
Lecithin?
absolutely amazing.
Right?
I live
Is that-
by it. Don't shun a lot of vitamins or what you think you should. Me personally, I take probably about 99% that's already in my body.
Okay, if you ate this much food, the need for additional nutrients is very low.
Yeah.
It really is. Like, that's.
I mean, I don't even know if he would need to take the zinc and magnesium.
No, because the sheer amount of zinc you'll get in the red meat and the fish alone.
Yeah.
Like, dude, and B vitamins.
24A.
The B vitamin content in all the freaking animal product that he's eating is insane. It's off the charts.
But that doesn't fit the agenda of whatever
Health.
supplement company.
It's a freaking men's health.
Men's Health. There you go. Yeah, Men's Health. Yeah, and they're
Oh god.
advertising.
Whatever they're promoting.
Use them until
Let's see
you feel
if there's an
warm
ad to
or
sell
liquid
something
form.
after.
But that's basically what I do for my supplement intake.
At least he turned them all
Hey
around.
guys, I want to thank you for coming over and seeing what's in my fridge, how I eat. But so I'm gonna leave you with a couple different
He
words.
doesn't
and I'm
have
gonna with some push-ups. I do 2,222. Everybody that comes around me wants this coin. So I challenge you for those 222. And remember,
That's
you're
not a push-up.
pushing,
No.
you're
No,
not
you need to
trying
watch my
every
freaking
day,
Instagram.
every night.
Okay.
Oh,
Did he do one yet?
No.
Look it.
if you're not pushing,
He's not touching the ground. He probably doesn't have enough flexibility to reach the ground.
not trying every day, every night, always.
Okay, like if you did that movement,
I mean,
2,000
even that-
times, that's really hard.
That's pretty hard.
Hey, I'll give that to him.
So
His triceps are so big because of that pump.
in the beginning, didn't he say 2,222?
Something
So
ridiculous.
here he said 222. So it's
Well, he's giving us a break.
Oh,
'Cause
okay.
we don't have
Okay.
24-inch arms. So Ryan only has 20-inch arms.
so his push-ups adhere to the whole angel number thing. Apparently, you know,
What's that?
Angel numbers is like a spiritual thing. It's like one, 1 and 1, like 111.
It's kind of like when I have 11.
Yeah. So he's using that, but he's doing it with push-ups.
Okay, so I actually know what that means, and it has to do something with veterans. I think sometimes some amount of veterans that die, that's what they did it. Something like that. I'm not
I
sure.
thought that was the 22 push-ups a day.
No, it would
The suicide thing.
I think it could be that, but like he's what's
like
the word?
building on it. Or
He is a
something.
vet. He's a veteran
yeah,
too.
So so he's exaggerating. That's what he's doing. You know what
This
I mean?
guy, he's just adding an extra zero.
in the middle.
Hey, you know what though? Maybe he can really do that every day. I feel like
impressive, though.
your triceps would have
Like-
for abdo, but like
Yeah,
I mean,
right.
he's not saying that he's not taking breaks.
How about we try?
I'm not
Not
doing
today.
2,000 push-ups in one day.
We'll try it. I mean,
No.
you have to. I mean, I'll
Dude.
beat you, but don't mean.
Oh! Hey, can we do push-ups like him?
Yeah, like that.
We're gonna do it like that range of motion.
Yeah, just like that. That's a
Oh my
massive
God.
pump.
Stop.
The pump is going to be real, man. That was
We-
interesting.
We probably won't be able to do nothing.
So we got to eat. Yeah, I know. My chest will look great. So we're going to eat 6,000 calories, right? And then we're going to do what? 2,222
22
push-ups.
Like,
Yeah.
just try it for
Every
a week.
morning, it says. But we have to start eating at 3 a.m. 24 eggs. I feel
I
like
couldn't do
I don't think I could
I'll
control.
provide the eggs.
I don't. Yeah, he's
He's got lots of eggs.
I feel like my stomach eating 24
After
eggs.
6, I'm like probably.
I'm starting
done.
getting nauseous. You know, like I remember eating so many hard-boiled eggs at one point, like just the taste.
I mean,
the smell.
imagine 2,000 eggs. That's like this. So
I
imagine
know.
that in your stomach.
and then you got to fit oatmeal in a protein shake.
Hey, why not?
Goodness gracious. How many grams of protein is that? So that's roughly 6 grams of protein per egg, roughly.
Yeah, but that's just protein.
Plus the shake.
That's 144 grams of protein. And then the protein
Shake?
shake, let's just say it's like, it's like 30 grams. 100,
For
roughly,
breakfast.
maybe upwards of 200 grams of protein for breakfast.
And then he
Hey,
has
there you
that
go.
whole chicken. With the shake.
Hey, we calculated that before, rotisserie chicken, right?
Yeah.
What was it? It was like
It was less than
700 calories, less than 200 grams, like 180 grams.
Yeah, that was the Costco one.
Yeah. I mean, the chicken didn't look that
Probably
big.
about the same.
Yeah. I wonder, does he mean he just eats that once a week?
I think he's implying
That's
it's
probably
daily.
daily.
That's his daily diet, right?
Oh,
so he has all this time to cook all of his food and get into the gym and do other things.
Maybe he doesn't have a real job.
Well, he's a.
He's a chef.
He's a chef.
Well, how does he cook for other people if he has to cook all that
Cooks
for
all of
himself?
himself, yeah.
That's a
what it is
lot.
for everybody else, right?
Yeah.
He makes everyone eat the exact same thing.
No, he's implying that it's all for him, but it's really for everybody else. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean,
Jonathan, how long are we in? I feel like we're pushing.
Oh damn, we're like over an hour.
Yeah. I feel like we're. I feel like I'm starting to fade. I think we covered a lot, guys.
Yeah, this is good.
Yeah. Thanks for coming on.
oh,
We gotta bring you on again, and we'll not like surprise attack you with propaganda, a chiropractor propaganda that's highly sexualized for some reason. This guy's having some Freudian issues.
yeah,
you know?
yeah, right.
Man, that's
Don't
wild.
forget cold showers, cold water, spicy pizza, pasta.
Yeah, right.
What did I say? Like, don't reduce
eat more protein and don't reduce your calories.
Yeah, don't reduce your calories.
But this was 15 tips.
Yeah.
To lose weight while you sleep.
Well, this guy is the pinnacle of this, right? The only thing he didn't bring into it was the hot, spicy stuff in the sleep.
Yeah. And the cold shower.
But he's eating plenty of protein and not cutting his calories. So, but he's not sleep. He sleeps 2 hours a day. So
he doesn't take cold showers because he's only sleeping 2 hours a day, and he's cooking and working out the rest of the time.
Yeah. So this guy debunked them. Oh shit!
Impressive.
Yeah. So,
all right. Well, I think we're going to call it right here.
Well, thank you for tuning in to the Lazaro Lab. Don't forget to please like and subscribe.
Thank you very much.